Hey guys, welcome back in. Today I wanted to go over my TBR, my physical TBR list. I actually want to get through all of these books before I buy any more books. And some of these are going to go into a free library or get donated or something because I'm only holding on to physical books that I either really like a lot or are a classic or something until I get more space and I can have like more of a library. But I do have a Kindle, so I'm going to be doing a lot more reading on that. We will start with what's in my lap. This is just a reading journal that I got from Barnes & Noble. It's super cute. It's giving off Edgar Allan Poe vibes, to be honest. You know, it's just like you'll log your books and stuff in it, so I thought it was cute about it. Anyway, that's not really... Let's get into the books. I don't know why I bought this book, besides the fact that I like murder mystery. It's got some dust on it. I haven't cracked it open. The spine. This thing is fresh. It's called A Word is the A Word? Can I even read? That's the real question. The Word is Murder by Anthony Horowitz. I don't remember why I bought this. I think I was just looking for new books to read, and I probably saw a good rating. Maybe I read the back or whatever, and it sounded good, but I never actually read it, so gotta read that. Catch-22. Yeah, I think this is a classic, isn't it? I got to page 48. I don't remember reading it, to be honest with you, so maybe this bookmark isn't even... I remember I opened it, but I was really tired, and the beginning of it was a little confusing in my brain, and I put it down, and I was like, another time, I guess. And that another time, it didn't come, so I gotta finish this. Catch-22 by Joseph Heller, if you don't know who that is. Oh, okay, so these are graphic novels, right, if you will. Mr. Ballen is somebody I actually watch on YouTube. He tells strange, dark, and mysterious stories. Yeah. A 7-year-old gave him his name. At first, I thought that it was kind of silly, you know, to name yourself Mr. Ballen. But it was actually just a kid who couldn't pronounce his name. And then he was like, that's cute. And I was like, that's cute. Anyway, so I watch him a lot, and then my boyfriend got me the graphic novel for some of his stories, and this is the first one. He has another one coming out, so I'm probably going to get that one at some point, but I haven't even read this yet because I'm awful, so I'm going to. It's on my TBR. And then I don't know, maybe it's just to keep my childhood alive, but when I was younger, I used to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer with my mom, and I found graphic novels for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I got the first 2, and I want to get the rest of them, but I haven't cracked them open. So, kind of should do that, right? Also, order the other ones after I read all my books. I'm gonna put these over here. Okay. I wanted to write short stories for a while, so I started buying a lot of like short stories so that I could... I learn a lot from reading and like consuming the things that I'm trying to figure out. Like a lot of people, I guess, I don't know. But this is just a book of stories, of mystery stories, edited by C.J. Box, but it's written... Like, the stories are by a bunch of different authors. Pamela Blackwood, James Lee Burke, Jeffrey Deaver. I'm probably chopping these names. Tom Franklin, Sheila Kohler, Lisa Morton, John Sanford, and others. Probably butchered those. I'm sorry. Really into mystery, by the way, and thrillers. Like a good death. This book my friend actually let me borrow, so it's going to be the first one on my TBR that I read. It's called Love Mom. I don't know what it's about. Haven't even read the first line yet. I'm gonna start this one today. I promise. Maybe. Okay. I was into poetry a lot. Kind of still am, but was like mostly when I was younger, and I wrote poems. I wouldn't really say I wrote poems. It was mostly angsty teen poetry. But I got the Edgar Allan Poe Complete Tales and Poems. I was like, this will look fancy on my shelf. I don't know. But I bought it, so now I read it. Right? That's what you do when you buy a book. I mean, look at this. I like the art. I feel like that's going to be a book that I read in between other books, you know what I mean? Because it's a book of poems, so. Moving on from that, I have this book. I think this is another book that I bought when I got The Word is Murder, and it's called All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Brian Greenwood. I believe I bought it based off of reviews or something, and I just haven't picked this up either. Actually, there's a bookmark in it. Looks like I read 4 pages. I read 4 pages of this book, and I put it down. That's me giving it a shot. Okay. We're gonna give it another shot. Okay, and then I have Hostage by Claire McIntosh. It looks like I started reading this book. Wait. No, I just put a bookmark on page 1. That's cool. And this one is a murder mystery of some sort. I don't know. All the Missing Girls. Again, I don't know where I got this book. I don't know where I got the book, but it was on my shelf and I didn't want to get rid of it until I read it, or at least gave it a chance. So it's probably a book that I'm not going to keep forever, but I at least want to try to read it once. This book I've read. I actually bought it to just have, to like keep. It's one of those books I'm just going to have forever. Fahrenheit 451. I read it in elementary school or middle school or something like that. I absolutely love it. It's by Ray Bradbury. If you don't know who he is, or you don't know this book, 100% you should read Fahrenheit 451. It's like an alternate universe where books are illegal, so that should intrigue you. I found this, I don't even know, I think my friend gave this to me in a pile of books. The cover is kind of damaged, like I guess not the cover itself, but the sleeve. It's called If Cats Disappeared from the World, a novel by Genki Kuwamara. I don't know. If Cats Disappeared from the World. That reminds me of a video I was watching a while ago, and it was like back in the day when it's like the cats were evil, so they were like trying to like get rid of them, they're killing them and stuff, and when they did that, all the rats started coming in, and like people started to get sick and like illnesses and things like that, and they brought all the cats back, and the cats killed my skin. I don't know, cats are pretty important. I don't know how true that is, but I think they're important. A horror movie, a novel by Paul Tremblay. Don't know where I got this, but I'm gonna read it. Okay, I bought this because it's R.L. Stine. I haven't finished this. I actually might DNF this book. I thought I was further along than this. This is chapter 22. But I really loved Goosebumps growing up as a kid. If you watched my intro video, which you don't have to, it's really just an intro video, I'm really into Goosebumps. And I wanted to read an R.L. Stine book again. This one is called The Wrong Girl. And there's a moment in the book where I put it down because it was kind of just like triggering to me for some reason. And I didn't want to continue reading it. So I just put it down and read something else instead. And I don't know. I think I'm still going to put this aside. I might finish it. I might not. We'll see. Okay, Dean Koontz, Midnight. I don't know where I got this book, but I know I probably kept it because I do like Dean Koontz. He is a decent author. He's a pretty good author. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never written a book. But he's written some books that I really like. Okay? Like False Memory. That was a pretty good book. It was like a psychological thriller about a therapist who manipulates his patients through some kind of mind control, and like, I don't know, you have to read it. Okay. The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Bagel. I really loved this movie when I was a kid, so I bought the book when I was at Barnes & Noble's, and my boyfriend pointed it out. He was like, we just watched that movie. That's also a beautiful cover. It feels really nice. I don't know what they used for this, but this is a book that I'm going to keep. But I also haven't read it yet, so I do want to read the book itself. I've watched the movie a million times. If you don't know The Last Unicorn, you should probably watch it and also read the book. There's a couple more. This I thought was so funny. I was just browsing Barnes & Noble, and it's called What the Hell Did I Just Read by Jason Paragon. And the cover is interesting. Like, I hope you can see that and it's not too glaring. The light's not glaring. I don't even know what it's about. It's a mystery of some sort. It's the story they don't want you to read. Though, to be fair, they are probably right about this one. To quote the Bible, learning the truth can be like loosening a necktie only to realize it was the only thing keeping your head attached. No, don't put the book back on the shelf. It is now your duty to purchase it to prevent others from reading it. Yes, it works with ebooks too. I don't have time to explain how. While investigating a fairly straightforward case of a shape-shifting interdimensional child predator, Dave John Namey realized there might actually be something weird going on. And that's why I bought it. Because it doesn't make any sense. He has actually a couple of other books too that follow that one. But again, I can't buy them until I read that one. Oh, going off of the other short stories, I bought The Art of Short Story. 52 great authors, their best short fiction, and their insights on reading. On writing. I can read. I swear, I can read. Advice from 52 of the world's most acclaimed writers. This is a thick book. Okay, it's going to be one of those books that I read in between things. It's going with the Edgar Allan Poe book. There's one more book. It's also a thick book. I got it because it's a, classic movie. Well, classic story. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Other Classic Works by Lewis Carroll. So I believe there's more than just the Alice in Wonderland story in here. I haven't even opened it. So I don't know what's in here. Through the Looking Glass. I lied to you. I could read the back. I haven't even read the back. That's insane. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Through the Looking Glass. Sylvie and Bruno concluded. The Haunting of the Snark. And Phantasmagoria. Did I say that right? Probably not. Okay. But that concludes my physical TBR list, and I'm going to start with Love Mom, like I said before. If you've read any of these books or are reading one of these books, just let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video.